Hey guys, so this is our second day in Manizales. We arrived yesterday afternoon, actually morning. And the reason why we came out here, we're staying in Manizales for a month because we wanted to check out a lot of beautiful scenery that's around the Manizales area, especially like the thermales. There's quite a few. So we're choosing the first one today, which is called Antonio, which I think is a pretty famous one. It's like 26 minutes away from the Airbnb in Manizales that we're staying in. Breathtaking views of the landscape around here. It's even more beautiful than when we were in Bucaramanga, Florida Blanca area. So I'll let you guys check that out. I believe the tickets to get in for adults is like 14 USD. And I think you can rent a lock if you don't have one. I think it's like $1 or something like that. I think I saw online. So yeah, I'll let you guys check out the views and then we'll check out the park inside. So yeah, let's look at these views here. It's a little cloudy out, but still very nice. And just to drive here too was just amazing. So we made it inside. It was 135,000 pesos for 2 adults. Jim was free since we said he was under 2. It's a very small boutique thermales, but very nice. And the scenery, like I said, is just very nice. So we're gonna have lunch first, or like an early lunch, I guess. We haven't eaten anything since yesterday afternoon. And then we're gonna hop into the water. There's 3 pools with 3 different levels of temperatures, being from, you know, light warm to hot. So we're gonna check out all 3. Alright guys, we just left the thermales. We were there for about probably 3 hours in total. We really enjoyed the water park, or the thermales, I should say, not really water park. It was very just peaceful, not too many people, very easy to just kind of sit back and relax. Jen had a great time. And then we drove down the road to like a very like local restaurants on the side of the road, like many of them. And now ordered some foods for us. You guys will see it in a minute. And yeah, we're really excited. So Olivia ordered like this ajiaco, which is like a chicken soup, with an arepa con choclo, which is like a sweet corn, you know, type of like a dish, but like kind of like a side dish. And I ordered like a picadilla, which is a mixture of different types of meat, like chicharron, beef, chorizo, things like that. So looking forward for it to come. Good morning, guys. It is a Wednesday morning, sorry, and it's a holiday. We didn't realize today. I was taking Jen to his daycare, and no one told us that it was a Colombian holiday. So we decided to spend this day just taking out, seeing some of the sites that's actually in Manizales in the center. It's not that many, only about a handful, but I figured being a holiday, it lets people be out driving, going to work, into school, so you can probably easily find parking while we're out. One thing to mention too is that there's no Uber that works here. You have to use like InDrive or something like that, which is like, you know, taxis and things, but you can't pay by credit card. You have to use cash or like have like a bank transfer set up if you have a big account in Colombia. So I'm glad we did rent a car for this month because I didn't know that, but we did find that out later. So it's a good thing we rented a car. But renting a car here in Colombia just in general is pretty expensive. It's nearly $1,500 for 30 days. But I think it's well worth it because it's going to be very convenient. Because we plan to see a lot of things around Manizales, thermales, coffee plantations. We're going to drive to those tall palm trees near Sorrento. It's about 2 hours away, 2 hours and 20 minutes away. So we're definitely going to get our money's worth from having this car. But yeah, check out the sights here from the Women's Park view. You can take these steps. We parked right down here and we kind of just walked up. Or I didn't notice, but there's also like an elevator here we can take. So we may just take that going down. But yeah, really beautiful, breathtaking views here in Manizales. And the park itself is very small, not that big at all. And one thing about Manizales too is that the weather changes so quickly here. Like it can rain at any given second. It's freezing cold in the morning, around 50 degrees or so. And then like right now it's only like 9:30. But up here the sun is like very, very strong. So it feels like it's in the 70s or something like that. It's just really weird. You get like you feel like you go through 2 or 3 seasons here every single day. So definitely a huge contrast from being in Bucaramanga, where it's pretty much the same temperature like Medellin, you know, in the 80s, 78, 80 degrees every day. So we can walk across this little glass bridge they have here, and then this is where the elevator is as well, if you guys want to take that up or down. So we just took the elevator down here, you can see up. Going to head to the next place, which is the Cathedral and also Boulevard Square. Right. All right, guys, we made it to the next 2 points of interest here, which is the Plaza de Bolivar, which is pretty much all over Colombia. There's always a square named after the liberator of South America, which is well deserved. And then right next to it, we have a basilica called Cathedral Basilica Metropolitana de Nuestra Senora. So a very long name, but yeah, let's check it out. Very beautiful church. It's open, so we may take a look inside. And they have this pretty big statue here as well, sculpture. It's kind of like half man, half dragon or something like that. And then with like a man's face in the middle, or like in the front with arrows. It's a very nice square. It's peaceful. Not crowded, which is the way we like it. But I don't think Manizales is really famous for tourism that much. And the best thing about being in Manizales is the things that's around it. There's a lot of beautiful scenery inside the city center and things like that. Not really much to see or do. But all the things outside of that, you know, being in the Eje Cafetera region, there's a lot of beautiful plantations and things like that here, just natural beauty. And that's where we want to really focus most of our time. But since we had a little bit of free time, we figured we'd get all the city stuff out the way and then get back to all the nature things, which is the reason why we came out here to begin with. So just as a note, if you want to get inside the church, you have to go through the right side entrance, and you can get in. All the gates, at least for today, the gates in the front of the church, they were all locked. And it's free to get in. Yeah, very nice church. So we're gonna get in the car, head to the next location, and that's the last location we have set for today. It's open. Hey guys, it's a really good example to see how the weather and everything changes here. Being in the mountains, it just got really foggy when we were near the church, and then it kind of just started just consuming everywhere. Started coming from top to bottom. You can barely see 10 feet ahead of you, so it's really tough to drive. But we're here at the last point. This is the Monumento a los Colonizadores, so the monuments of the colonized. And we're gonna head into the entrance and check it out. Hopefully we can see it through the fog. Let's go. You can kind of see it a little bit straight ahead through the fog here as you walk up. Too bad we couldn't catch it on the clear day, but oh well. Guys, it's going to be it for the sites in Manizales in the city. Everything else for the rest of the video would be pretty much things outside the city center. I think this weekend we're going to do, there's going to be a separate video about the palm trees in Salento, and then maybe do a coffee tour later on, another thermalis. A lot of great stuff we have planned, so looking forward to it. Hey guys, we are at this beautiful small town about an hour and a half away from Manizales, called Marsella. It's a very beautiful small colonial traditional town in Colombia, and as you guys have seen, there's so many beautiful places like this. I mean, you can't see them all. It's hard to choose to see which one is best, but this one's definitely one of the top ones on my list. It's very colorful, has just nice big beautiful church right here. We're gonna check that out, and we got a parking space right here in the square. So we just had a great lunch. We had steak with side dishes, chicken, a couple of fresh juices. It was like $15–16, and also an appetizer. So very good, reasonable price. But yeah, it's just very quiet and very chill here. And I really wanted to stay like in a place like this for a month or two, but just concerned about like the Wi-Fi service and things like that. But yeah, we're gonna just walk around the town and check out this area before we head back. One thing to mention too is like when we were driving here, like I said, it's about an hour and a half, but it was constant like going up and down mountains, but the view and scenery was just amazing. One of the best that I've seen so far since we've been here. Just a little bit difficult of a drive, but definitely well worth it, just because the scenery. And you pass by a couple small, like little, very small local towns as well. So it's really cool. You get like a very good experience of like what Colombia really is outside of like the major cities. Hola, buenas tardes. Gracias. So we couldn't stay too long because they're very strict about how you know, having kids running around. It's very hard to control this kid. Being 2 years old, he wants to run and do whatever he wants, and they're very strict on that. So we had to leave a little bit earlier, but we're gonna head down another block or two, and it's supposed to be like a nice botanical garden or something like that. So we're gonna check that out. Yep. So the entrance fee to get into the jardin was 5,000 pesos, so about like $1.25 per person. Kids are free. And as soon as you walk in, you can start straight to the left, take the path all the way around. So we're gonna check it out. Looks very beautiful so far. And we've been to a couple since we've been here, in Bucaramanga area actually. But yeah, very nice, very well preserved. We went to two there actually. One was free and one was like similar, kind of like $1, something like that. So very affordable. like, you know, just like most things here. Only things that are kind of expensive is like the tolls. The tolls here are like $4 or $5. They could be like, sometimes there's tolls just like only a few minutes from each other. So when we drove to the Valle de Cocora, I think just one way cost me about almost $15. So a round trip, $30. So definitely not cheap. Hey guys, so we just made it to the last stop in this small village here. And it's a cemetery. So I had this on my list, and actually another guy that was in a botanical garden also recommended. And when you look at this from the outside, if I wasn't in Colombia, I would think this was like some temple in Southeast Asia or something like that, but very beautiful. Let's take a look inside. Well, it's not too big, but you can see it's just like layered with different graves and stuff inside. Yeah guys, that's gonna pretty much do it for this area. Highly recommend it. It's a very beautiful place. People are very friendly, and we have some really good food here as well. So I think it's definitely worth the drive if you're like in Pereira. It's like maybe like 54 minutes away by car, or you're in Manizales, about an hour and a half. And it's a very beautiful scenic route as well. So I think you definitely will enjoy it. So yeah, that'd be it for this part. Buenos dias, we are at Hacienda Valencia. It's this beautiful coffee plantation. It's about 35-40 minutes away from Manizales. And we have a tour book today. It was about, I think, $18 per person. Kids are free. And it's about 2.5 hours long. So it's a pretty long tour, a lot longer than most of the wine tours that people are more accustomed to. Alright, now so we've been instructed to go pull some or pick some coffee beans here. There's a lot all over here. This is a huge plantation. And then we're gonna bring him back. So I'm gonna let Gene pick some. See, Gene? Take this.
That will remove the red skin, the husk, and then the seeds are going to be covered. You remove the freshness, right? So you keep the
Alright guys, just gonna wrap it up for the coffee tour. It was a long, hot tour. We had to walk quite a bit, round trip. So other than that, it was very nice, very beautiful landscapes. We got a chance to taste the coffee afterwards. I don't drink any coffee, but Olivia tried a couple. She said it was pretty good. And yeah, we enjoyed it. And that'll be it for this coffee tour. I think the next place we'll go to, will probably be next week, will be another Thermales Ruiz, I believe. But yeah, we'll check on the weather, see how it is. And if so, we go there probably Saturday or Sunday. Hey guys, so we're in our last full day in Manizales, and we went and had to a Thermales called Thermales de Ruiz. And it's a hotel as well, very beautiful. So we plan on spending the day here, and we're going to, there's also like a bird sanctuary type of thing. And also like a hiking trail you can do with like a waterfall, so we'll probably do that later. But yeah, we're gonna just head into the water, enjoy that for a little bit. And it's only just one big, large pool and like a little small jacuzzi area. And there's a restaurant right next to it. And that's it, so very chill, very relaxed. We got up early, got here at about 8:30 in the morning, because they only take 30 people at a time. And if you don't make it here before 30 people, then you have to wait and there's no reservations. And it's about 16 bucks per person. And if you have a kid, they demand that you bring like some sort of like photo ID, like passport or whatever. So yeah, let's check it out. Should have brought my hat. It's a lot of sun out here today. I'm gonna try to get a place where there's some good shade. Very relaxing here, it's quiet for the most part, and it's surrounded by nature, which is what we love. I really want to stay in a place out like this, get a house, but I'm worried about the Wi-Fi connection not being good. Yeah, that's a big issue for us. We have to have a stable Wi-Fi for me to work, but if I didn't have to really worry about that, I would have bought like rented like a finca or something. I've seen some nice ones that's pretty good price for like a month, about $1,000 or less. He has like his own pool sometime in the backyard, kids park, beautiful views. Maybe next time. Now we're just relaxing here in the smaller jacuzzi pool. Not really jacuzzi, I guess, because there's no bubbles or anything. But it's a little bit colder, the water, than the larger pool area. But you have like the nice views above, which are great. And I just love being out here in nature. It's so quiet and peaceful. Manizales, the city, has so many just beautiful natural surroundings. You know, that you can go to, lots of thermales or eco parks, things like that, which is really great. And Jen has enjoyed himself, even like in his daycare he's been going to every Friday. They take them out to some place like an eco park, or like they ride horses, go to some farm, which is really cool. So he's been enjoying that. Tomorrow we're gonna head to Santa Rosa Cabal and go to the famous thermales out there and spend 2 days in the hotel, which I'm really excited about, because we've been wanting to go there since we first saw it like on a TV show, probably like 3 or 4 years ago. So I want to make sure that we get a chance to not only enjoy like the hotel's private side, but also like the public side as well. And I think just like hiking and like waterfalls and all that stuff. So it seems like there's plenty there to do. I want to make sure we have enough time to do so. So after that, then Pereira for like I think 12 more days, and then we head to Santa Marta, which is on the coast, which would be nice to get some sun and go to the beach. So right now we're gonna enjoy the nature and the thermales, and probably even do one more like coffee tour when we're in Pereira as well, since we have time. So as we wait to get our food that we ordered, I went around to the other side. It's really cloudy and foggy right now, but this is one part of the restaurant. We're sitting in another, but there's like a nice little patio outside here with a waterfall. Not sure if you guys can see it with all the fog, but see right there. And then also there's like a couple of other like hot tubs on this side, but I think this may be only for hotel guests. I have to check. But I saw like at least 2 other pools there. And then the hiking, I think the guy says about 15 minutes, so we're gonna do that after we finish eating, and then head back to Manizales. So our food come, I got the picada for 2, which is like different types of meats, potatoes, and a couple pastas. Alright guys, we're gonna do this 15-minute trek around the property here. Olivia and Jen are gonna go back to the car because it's a little bit hard for me to carry Jean, or for Jean to walk. There's a lot of up and down and stairs from what I've seen. But yeah, let's check it out. Too bad it's cloudy, otherwise it'd be a really nice view to see all the beautiful surroundings, and there's the main pool area. But it's super foggy. When we first got here it was a lot better, way more clear. Not sure what happened. So actually the other part, to see the waterfall and stuff, you have to go through a different side it looks like, so let's check that part out. Okay, so I think this is like the bird part, the sanctuary, but because of the weather, there's it's not birds that's really out right now, because I've seen like there's a lot of like bird feeding posts, and I've seen people post pictures of like hand feeding birds, and it was over in this area, so I think this is specifically for that. So the other side must be the part where you can walk around and hike, and I think that's the part. It's like an hour if you do it completely. So we're gonna just do like a part of just to kind of get an idea of what it looks like, and then I'm gonna just head out. There we go. So you can see the waterfall right away, which is great. You don't have to do like the full tour. But yeah, decent size for the property, I think. Very nice. So we're gonna just head down these steps, see what else we can see. Maybe get to the bottom of the waterfall. There's like a river and stream that's like running through the property as well. But yeah, you can see like it's a lot of different paths here, so would have been impossible to do this with Jen. There's like probably like 4 or 5 different pools for the hotel guests if you're staying here, which is really nice, more private, less crowded. Too bad it's cloudy. The waterfall is right there. It'd be such a great view if it wasn't so foggy. Hope it's better when we're driving back because there's a lot of curves and twists and turns to get here. It's not easy. We're gonna wrap it up. I'm gonna head back to the car. We definitely enjoyed this Thermalis. I think our favorite is the first one we went to, which is the Thermalis de Otoño. It's close to the Manizales, like 20 minutes. Beautiful, breathtaking views. Same price, I think, like 14, 16 bucks a person. But yeah, this is gonna wrap it up for the Manizales video in total. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Please like and subscribe. And stay tuned for our next video, which would be the Santa Rosa Thermalis. We'll probably check out the city and town as well. But yeah, hope you guys liked the video. Catch you guys on the next one.